Okay, we come to this lady's house, big house, nice place. They say my sink is leaking and the hot water doesn't work. So I end up getting underneath there, looking at it. They said we've replaced a hose. Said okay. And then they tell me that they have rental properties. Oh, cool. All right, now we got something to work with and everything. So I take a picture of the faucet. I send to a buddy of mine. He's a master plumber. Hey, have you ever worked with these? Yes, I have. And then I asked the lady, I said, have you ever changed the faucet out? Yep. 2002 when we moved in, we changed it. So now that faucet is 19 years old. So I told her, I said, I didn't see any water leaking when I just ran it. And she said, well, it is. And I said, okay. I said, what exactly is it that you'd like for me to do? She said, I want the water leaking to stop and I want the hot water to work again. And I said, ma'am, I just talked with a friend of mine. I said, he said that the O-rings have gone bad in the diverter on the faucet. You're going to be much better off getting a new faucet and us replacing that instead of doing the O-rings. And her whole body language changed, and I could tell that she was not happy. Those were not the answers that she wanted. And I did not go forward with suggesting let's go ahead, take it apart and get some new O-rings and put in there. The reason for that is we replace those O-rings. I'm going to be back out there in 90 days and I'm going to be incompetent because that leak didn't fix. Those plumbing fixtures only have a certain amount of lifespan. Sometimes they'll last 40 years, sometimes they'll last 2 years. Okay, but the thing is that they do go, and that's not a situation that I want to be in as far as telling her or having to come back out there. And if their mentality is they don't want to go and spend, they're in a $300,000-$400,000 house and they don't want to spend $100-$150 on a faucet, it kind of tells me this is not a situation that's looking real good for old Robbo. So, she says, well, how much do I owe you? I bow out gracefully, said, don't owe me a dime. If you want me to come back and replace the faucet once you buy it, great, not a problem, So sometimes it's best to get out gracefully as possible and paying attention to what your customer says and what they don't say also to avoid trouble in the future. So, I really think that we dodged a good bullet on that one, and we're gonna go through I got steno pad. This is how I do things, and so I'm gonna go through that, and we'll get the list and take a look at some other things, and we got to make some money today. So keep grinding, keep being profitable and productive.